We have all known at least one person in our lives who used some kind of tobacco products for a lot of their lives. Whether it be smoking tobacco or chewing it, tobacco products have been proven to cause all kinds of health problems, and I'm going to hopefully make you want to quit smoking today. Tobacco use leads to diseases and disabilities and harms nearly every organ of the body. As stated in CDC tobacco use website, more than 16 million Americans are living with a disease caused by smoking. For every person who dies because of smoking, at least 30 million people live with a serious smoking related illness. Smoking causes cancer, heart disease, stroke, lung diseases, diabetes, and COPD, which includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. Smoking also increases risk for tuberculosis, certain eye diseases, and problems of the immune system, including rheumatoid arthritis. Poisons in cigarette smoke can weaken the body's immune system, making it harder to kill cancer cells. When this happens, cancer cells keep growing without being stopped. This is especially hard on the lungs. As also stated on CDC.gov, 1 in 3 deaths in women are from cardiovascular disease or stroke. So how is smoking related to heart disease and stroke? Well, it raises the triglycerides, which is the type of fat in your blood, and it lowers the good cholesterol, the HDL cholesterol. It makes your blood sticky and more likely to clot, which can block blood flow to the heart and the brain. It can damage cells that line the blood vessels. It can increase the buildup of plaque in the blood vessels. And it can cause thickening and narrowing of the blood vessels. Now, if that doesn't make you want to change your mind, let me tell you about secondhand smoke. What is secondhand smoke? It is, as stated in smokefree.gov, it is a smoke that continuously rolls off of lit tobacco products or what the smoker is breathing out. It contains twice the amount of nicotine, twice the amount of tar and other chemicals, and 5 times the amount of carbon monoxide. How is breathing secondhand smoke related to heart disease and stroke? Secondhand smoke causes nearly 34,000 early deaths from coronary heart disease each year in the United States among non-smokers. As listed in WebMD.com, non-smokers who breathe secondhand smoke at home or work increase their risk of developing heart disease by 25 to 30%. And secondhand smokers increase the risk for stroke by 20 to 30%. Each year, secondhand smoke exposure causes more than 8,000 deaths from stroke. Breathing secondhand smoke interferes with the normal functioning of the heart, blood, and vascular systems in ways that increase your risk of having a heart attack. Even briefly breathing secondhand smoke can damage the lining of blood vessels and cause your blood to become stickier. These changes can cause a deadly heart attack. As stated in medicine.net, smokeless snuff or chewing tobacco contains nicotine as well as many known carcinogens. More nicotine is absorbed by chewing tobacco than by smoking a cigarette. Chewing tobacco use is a risk factor for the development of oral cancers and precancers. Other health risks to chewing tobacco include gum disease, tooth decay, and tooth loss, and possible links to other cancers and, again, cardiovascular disease. Products that are designed to help smokers quit can also be used to help chewing tobacco users quit. As shown in Cancer.net, chewing tobacco has been widely marketed as a way for cigarette smokers to use tobacco in smoke-free areas, so it is safer for other people because they are not exposed to the secondhand smoke. However, in 1986, a statement from the U.S. Surgeon General concluded that users of chewing tobacco should know that chewing tobacco is not a safe substitute for smoking cigarettes. Chewing tobacco contains nicotine, which is highly addictive, as well as a number of known cancer-causing chemicals, and any form of tobacco use poses an increased risk of developing cancer, and no level is considered safe. Now, I think all of this is pretty scary to think about, but now I'm going to show you how to stop. The trick is to never get started in the first place so that you don't have to go through the quitting process. That'd make it a lot easier. As stated in quit.com, step 1 is preparing for quitting. That's setting a quit date and thinking of all the ways that quitting will improve your lifestyle and your health. Step 2 is getting support and talking to other people who went through the same thing, or to get somebody to stop with you. Step 3 is learn new ways to distract yourself. Have other things nearby like a pen or a pencil and to hold on to or put in your mouth. Look for activities that don't require tobacco. And step 4, try chewing gum or getting medication or chewing Nicorette gum. And step 5, finding new ways to calm your nerves and stress. Monitor your use of triggers in coffee and alcohol, because alcoholism is a whole lot worse than being addicted to smoking. Remind yourself the benefits of quitting and why you quit in the first place. Overall, smoking and all the problems that come along with it are not worth risking your life, and today I hope I put a different perspective on your look of the use of tobacco products.